Get in. Yes. Make it run.
It's just as simple, people. You're gonna come to a time where you have to just forget about all of this shit right here. What I don't tell you, only your souls matter. Y'all just don't understand. Your soul is the only thing that matter to you. And that's what they're coming for. You're gonna give it to them? I told you, people, don't let them fool you with no shot. This is serious right here. Don't let them take your soul in this new world order. They all controlled by the devil, people. You have to also leave the church. The church is a business in Babylon. What do you think, people? The church is a business. You can't stop them.
Is the spell really broken? Has the time finally come? Do they see it's an omen that it's over and done? Have they seen the thing coming? Or do they pretend? Do they know that it's finally beginning to end?
Don't trust nothing in society in these times.
No, they won't listen. They don't know they're in hell.
You have to just leave them alone.
They're really quite happy.
I know it might be hard for you to leave certain things that you was attached to.
Things and themselves.
But that's what it's called for. These are serious times.
Have the castles all crumbled?
That's the only way you're gonna keep your soul.
Into dust in the sky.
Leave what they have offering on earth alone.
Have the millions been humbled?
There's nothing you can take with you.
Are they ready to die?
But your damn soul, what they gonna give you? $1 million for the job?
No, they won't listen.
$100?
They don't know they're in hell.
What they got for you? Some weed? Some donut?
They're really quite happy.
They giving you $100 worth of grocery?
With things and themselves.
Get the fuck out of here. None of that worth your damn soul. You're controlled by the one world government. They're the one who doing all of this shit to the people for the end of times. You believe me or not? This is the time, people. No doubt about it. Stop playing around. Stand up for your people. Stand up. We all the same people. The elements that fighting against us is the devil bloodline. They're not real humans. They don't care the fuck about you. They don't. They don't like us. They hate us.
They emptied the prisons.
Because we real human being untouched.
Have they heard the death knell?
Created by the Creator. Now they have to alter you.
Have they hung the last hangman?
To make you damn. You wanna go with them? You're gonna sell your soul to do the devil work on earth, enjoy everything that's in it?
No, they won't listen. They don't know they're in hell. They're really quite happy with things and themselves.
The satanic shit and everything, you want that? That's what you want in this devil earth, this hell? Go on ahead and take it then, because at the end of the day, I told you, you can't bring riches and nothing with you, period. Only your soul. Yes, and I told you, if you fuck up on earth, the only thing gonna happen to you is torment. Don't let them fool you.
Yeah. Yeah, we on. Yes, I like that track right there. I don't mean to basically, make people feel bad about that shit, but yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, you take that juice and it's end times, you know what I mean? Yeah, we go getting some things. That's why I play that tune right there, basically to show the masses. A lot of us already make a mistake. The people's already make a mistake and go down the wrong road. And I don't think we can bring them back from that, if you understand what I'm saying. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Because we talked to the people way before this shit happened. You understand? And now, you can see the destruction in plain sight. For all the people playing blind, I'm gonna show you some things today in this live show that we got here. We'll show you some things that they got going on, and don't take it simple. You understand? They have a lot of things on the table that gonna destroy the masses, and it's not too long from now before they kick it in. They already start, but when you're gonna really see it is when it's too late. When the people that sit there and enjoying life and don't see what's going on, it's gonna be too late for them when they actually seen it at their doorstep. Let's get into this right here. Let me show you some things starting out right here. Make it run.
And now to a surprising decision from the FDA that affects anyone with life-threatening allergies.
And look at the hand sign, life-threatening allergies. These people need to pay attention, supposedly. Watch this right here. You know what time it is once you see that hand sign right there. Devil puppet on screen come to program the masses. Just listen right here.
And the city of Chicago has filed a lawsuit against Monsanto.
Health and Wellness reporter Lauren Petty is joining us now with today's health headlines. Lauren.
Now, two big stories to get to today. Mayor Brandon Johnson.
Hold on, people. Now, we've been talking about this Monsanto all the time. Break them down in my podcast, showing you that none part of this hurt that you watch right here is not natural. Monsanto is a part of it, you understand? And that's 36 coding right there. This Monsanto, and if you notice, they give you a plant right there because they supposedly give you the seeds. Wow, unbelievable, people, that you can't understand this. These seeds that they planting, that they give you to plant, is actually GMOs made by the wicked people of this earth and give you to plant. And then you're gonna think that it's some kind of naturality going on there, but it's not. Again, these are the same people who give you the poison, the fertilizer that's supposedly gonna grow these fruits fast and grow them all through the year, basically. And they also have to use a special kind of dirt, which also made up with chemical. Now they tell you, because we understand that we shouldn't be over in this side of the earth. You have to understand that we weren't made to be here. So anything you plant in here gonna be attracted by bugs. Bugs gonna take it. All kind of insects gonna eat it and everything. Because what? This is their habitat. This is where they're from. That's why you can't plant no vegetation and they don't eat it up, people. The insects and them things, that the critters, they come from nowhere and eating these things that you plant. What you think? Now you have to go to Monsanto to get some poison for those insects. But guess what? You're poisoning the insects and you're poisoning your damn food also. Do you know that? You poison the insect with some chemical. You don't think that that chemical could harm you? Yes, it can. And no matter what kind of rules and regulation they have around it telling you, oh, we use it before certain times and we let it burn off. None of that is matter. None of that even come into play when you look at it. You understand what I'm saying? None of that matters, because once you're using that product that they use that poison on, you're gonna seek and get into your body. So understand this, people. The Monsanto is a wicked shit. No lawsuit gonna go against them. It's the same government people. So all this shit right here is fakery, and it's not the first time they tell you somebody's suing Monsanto. Listen.
Announced a lawsuit today against Monsanto and 4 related companies over PCB contamination.
You hear that? PCB contamination, another chemical that they bring to the people. And like I say, if you check any cause of any sickness or complication that the masses have in their body, you have to understand it comes from these chemical, and they're not hiding it that they're the one who put the chemical out there on the table, and now the mass is attached to it and getting sick.
So this lawsuit claims Monsanto and the other companies released toxic polychlorinated biphenyls into Chicago's air, water, and soil.
You hear that, people? And you can point a finger on Chicago only? This is dumb right here, people. Remember, the Monsanto is a worldwide thing. Wow. So here you go, people. Let's go back a little bit and understand this right here. This is serious. Listen.
So this lawsuit claims Monsanto and the other companies released toxic polychlorinated biphenyls into Chicago's air, water, and soil.
Air, water, and soil. And that's exactly what they're doing to everybody. We always talk about the chemtrails and the people sleep on it. It's almost like it just like, oh, it's something normal now. You ever think about it in that way? It's almost like it's something normal to see them spraying that chemical in the sky that you're actually seeing lining the damn clouds. You can see it, people. So why some people be like, it's just something that just happened. It's just fit into normal life, and before you know it, nobody don't even take it for nothing now. They just, oh, it's just a jet up there and whatever. They're not thinking like, listen, this could be harming the masses' health. They never think about that. But that's exactly what it's there for. So let's listen right here. How did Monsanto pollute the air, the water, and the soil? Listen.
And then misled the public about the risks. PCBs, as they're called, were banned in the 1970s, but are still found in the environment today.
Because they never ban them, people. They just lie and sell you a puppet. They sell you a puppet that supposedly come out and say, look, they're having this and that, so let's remove it, and they remove it supposedly. Or they told you that they remove it, and then they just forget about it, but it's still there. You just have an ear from it, but the problem is still there. The harm's still gonna do to the masses way more than when that supposedly person put an eye to it. So listen.
Then we also have a big update to a story we first brought you yesterday, a big surprise decision from the FDA.
Listen.
The vast majority of people are a little bit left in the dark on this and don't know exactly what's going on.
So here's what we know. The FDA rejected Neffy, that nasal spray alternative to EpiPens. Late last night, the agency told the drug maker, ARS Pharmaceuticals, Neffy needed another study before it could be approved. So
that's another thing they bring into the masses for their demise. You have to understand that EpiPen. And you have to understand, people. I don't know how you're going to take this, but you see when you have these nut allergy, nothing really wrong with you. You know that, right? These are chemical GMO food. You don't get it. People, these food that they're feeding you, these nuts and everything, the origin of it is not natural. They're actually creating these things, like I tell you with the Monsanto. It's funny how they tie both of them together. Like I say, people, this right here is not natural. That's why your body basically reject it. It got too much of that foreign chemical in it. You don't get it or not, that chemical is not good for your body. That's why you have nut allergy. There's nothing wrong with you. They tell you, oh, there's something going on in your body and this, that, and that's why you flare up or get these reactions when you eat nuts. But no, the nuts is the one that fake. That's the reason why your body reject it.
The decision was really unexpected because an FDA advisory panel had recommended its approval earlier this year.
That's all the FDA do, people. They're gonna approve all this destruction for the masses. 15 number 6. And there go your tree right there. You can see it anywhere in these new times. You're gonna see those signs, those 666s, mark of the beast star. You understand that? That's what they got going on. The beast system is in full effect.
Neffy, again, is a nasal spray that contains epinephrine, which has been used for years to treat severe allergic reactions that can cause anaphylaxis, like with a peanut allergy. Right now,
You just need to stay away from those things. Like I say, if you have those allergies, supposedly that's what they call it, but it's the damn food. Just stay away from it, people. Your body's rejecting it. You can't take them in. Don't bother to take these things or pump these EpiPen shit in your body because you worry about a damn nut allergy. Just stay away from them nuts. They're not good anyway.
Pens, they're the only option, which can be a real issue for people afraid of needles. But the FDA said it couldn't approve Neffy without studying it in people having allergic reactions.
We can't really have a group of people purposely go and get a severe, potentially life-threatening allergic reaction and then give them either this new device or the older EpiPen and see what happens. That's a very hard ask.
That's what they do, people. As you could see them right there, the FDA, what a wicked shit. You see the pyramid right there for the A? They can't fool everybody. Like I said, they're gatekeepers of this earth. And everything that they approve is shit that gonna destroy you 100%. That's the reason why they're there. It's a trust factor. So they tell you all these good things and FDA protecting you. They're going to approve these new medication. They're going to approve this food. All of this shit and you don't understand. They are the fucking enemy. They're the one who actually destroying the masses. They pass some shit. Then later on they come to take it back off the table. What's the ground did you pass it on? What kind of ground did you say, yes, this is good? You just pass off new shots on the masses and everything. The FDA is the devil themselves. What is those things they keep passing and say, yes, it's good for the masses. And as soon as you get in tune with it, they start hurting the masses and then they come back to recall it. The same people. And you never understand. You think that's a coincidence? They approve it because they want it to do just exactly what it's do to you, which is arming the masses. All of them shits that they approve gonna kill you.
Now, the maker of Neffy says it is surprised and disappointed by the decision. The company does plan to appeal and resubmit.
This shit right here, people, take a look, man. Like I said, the masses is asleep and that's why they're in trouble. Public health service. Look at this right here, people. They got the wing, they got the serpents and everything. What is this? It's the same thing. You notice the straight line with the serpent intertwined on it, and then the wing right there is the same thing. And they give you an anchor. What is that about, people? All devil work on earth, especially when it comes to these healthcare people. You better understand that anything attached to the medicine and them things, and then FDA tied to the medicine and the food. That's what you need to know. The destruction is on. Wow, what a dumb shit for the masses. You better stay on your toes. We go get into some more things, because like I say, it's just the beginning of this shit right here. It's the destruction time. Let's get into this one right here. Let's make that one run.
Now at 10.
Hold on. Let's see what it is. See people fold up right there. They have all these, fandangers, these shits on. And I told you, this is fakery. Can't just show this shit on TV and expect everybody to believe that it is what you say it is. What is this? Let's watch.
Now at 10, a South Bay mother has lost her arms and legs to a bacterial infection. Tonight, a warning from a doctor about that bacteria, which could be in your food if not cooked properly.
Listen, people, another bacteria that basically is shedding your limbs. Remember, lately they've been telling you about some kind of bacteria in water in those beaches and seas in America. And yes, the bacteria get in your body and start taking off your limbs. So this is another one right here, way different. This one is in food. Listen.
Plus, Oakland misses out on a major state grant to try to fight retail crimes. Tonight, we're going to hear from city officials. Many are wondering what happened.
And we're kicking off 4 Hispanic Heritage Month celebrations with San Francisco's very own reggaeton artist, La Doña.
That's an artist right here, people. What is this? The world gone crazy right here. Pay attention to this about Hispanic heritage. Don't trust these people. The heritage that they give you is destruction. 100% in. Don't buy in.
Now in prime time.
Let's go.
Thank you for joining Cron 4 News at 10. I'm Ken Wayne.
And I'm Catherine Heenan. There is a warning tonight about a dangerous bacteria that might have infected a local woman who is still recovering after nearly 2 months in the hospital.
An online fundraising effort says she contracted the bacterial infection after eating fish.
You hear that, people? Eating fish. And we be on the topic of fish for the last couple of weeks, people. Because I even don't feel like eat it. You don't believe me, man. I was deep into fish one time, but for some reason I'm just drifting away from it, people. I don't even feel like I got appetite to eat any kind of fish because of these things that they got going on with them, people. Remember the chemical in the water and the fish is in there swimming. That's their livelihood right there. That's their surrounding. So yes, they contaminate the water. The fish is also contaminated. So listen right here, people. The bacteria is coming from the fish. Listen.
Is now a quadruple amputee. Cron 4 Stan Thorne here in the studio after talking with an infectious expert and the woman's friend, Dan.
Yeah, Ken,
Like you see the CDC right there in orange. They have to show up, people. Always advising the masses about something. Listen.
Centers for Disease Control and Prevention recently issued a warning about a bacterial infection that people can get through eating raw or undercooked fish or through exposing an open wound to coastal waters.
So there you go, people. So this is the same one connected to the water because the fish is in the water, the bacteria come into the fish. I guess if they tell you that you have to eat it raw, and a lot of people do eat raw fish, that's what they call sushi. And they even eat raw fish eggs and them things. Yes, and shellfish. Some of them, they just eat it raw. Wow, and don't worry about it. I seen a news clip where they claim somebody died for eating some raw clams from one of those Texas water. They tell him the person died immediately after eating it. So pay attention here, people. They're corrupting the food that the masses have to eat. Later on, only pond fish they're gonna have. They already have them. What you think is in the can? They all farm raised fish. That's what you need to understand. That's why I tell you about the salmon. They raise them on a farm. Listen.
Friend tells us this San Jose woman likely got this specific infection from eating undercooked tilapia.
Wow, tilapia. And tilapia is a fake fish. You don't get it, people. I know every time I touch this subject, people mad because they're eating it. You have to understand I will eat it also, but I tell you the truth. I eat tilapia before, but I would never eat it now. But when I realize what it is, people, it's a fake fish. A 100% fake fish. And you don't understand that they can create fish? You have to understand it's nothing to them to create a new fish. They're the one who create that snake fish. The one that gonna eat all the rest of the fishes. Basically take over the whole waters. The fresh water. They put some fishes in there that basically look like snake. They call them snakehead. I did a video on it. But you have to understand, people, it's the destruction of the masses right here.
A San Jose mother's life is changed forever. 40-year-old Laura Barajas has had her limbs amputated while battling a bacterial infection.
Scary. It's just been really heavy on all of us. It's terrible. It's just this could have happened to any of us.
Friend Anna Messina says back in late July, Barajas had bought tilapia from a local market.
And look at this right here, people. And a lot of people wouldn't believe me, but this is the reason why I stopped eating the tilapia. Okay, so they have them, regular. And I'm like, you kind of have too much bones for say, kind of weird how it make. But I seen them start coming with red tilapia. And I seen that, I was like, okay, so there was regular color looking, kind of dark gray looking. And all of a sudden now you have red ones that look like a snapper. Wow, unbelievable, people. They come out with the tilapia look exactly like a red snapper. They call it red tilapia. You understand? That's how they do it. They fake the fishes. Like I said, this one is genetically modified. 100% in.
On tilapia from a local market for dinner. She cooked it and ate it alone, and within days got very ill and was then hospitalized.
She almost lost her.
Listen, people. Do you understand how easy a fish cook? Do you know how easy it is to cook fish? So you prepare that fish. You actually cook it. Are you? So you're telling me that she cooked that fish? She did cook it, and you don't undercook fish. I don't know I never heard of that before. Once you put it in the pot, that shit is cooked. No lie, people. Fish is one of the easiest thing to cook. Seafood. So you put the fish in the pot, or you fry it or whatever, and you telling me that it come out raw still with bacteria? Unless you just throw it in the pot and throw it back out in the plate. That don't make sense, people. Listen.
Life. She was on a respirator. They put her into a medically induced coma. Her fingers were black. Her feet were black. Her bottom lip was black. She had complete sepsis and her kidneys were failing.
Now, a month and a half later, Barajas is without her arms and legs.
And their whole lives are going to change after this. They're going to have to change every daily routine. Everything's going to change.
Messina believes the infection was caused by Vibrio vulnificus, a bacterial infection the CDC has been warning about.
CDC been warning about all kind of bacteria nowadays, people. That's what they're gonna develop on the masses with those supposedly juice that you already take. Remember, I already told you, they have to directly put something in your body for these things to happen to you. You understand that? No doubt about it. Where you contract it is from something they put inside your body and it takes over. Remember, they even mentioned the person having kidney failure. That's something that the kidney did filter. If something go to the kidney where it try to filter it, and that's the reason why the kidney failed. So don't tell me about no damn, a fish that uncooked. That's something that you put in the masses. via juice. You better understand that. Wait
The
till
ways
I
that you
so-
can get infected with this bacteria are one, you can eat something that's contaminated with it, which in some people causes a gastroenteritis or just a stomach illness. And then the other way is actually by having a cut or a tattoo or some other break in your skin.
This is bullshit, people. Listen. All right, so a woman even there talking, that's a woman supposed to be telling you that. So you can still go in the water. A woman have a permanent wound. Okay, so you can go in the water. The water gonna seek to you anyways. You don't have to have a tattoo or an open sore. Matter of fact, yes, you do have one between your legs. So this is bullshit right here. So if it can seek to cuts and them things, of course it can seek to any part of your body. Of course. You ever think about that? So yes, don't go in that water, period. Don't let them dress it up and fix it up and say, hey, if you have an open sore, don't go in a fresh tattoo. No, don't go in it, period. If that bacteria is floating around in it, why would you go in it? Like I say, it can sneak through your ears, nose, mouth, and like I say, you have other parts that it can go to. You better be real about this shit. Don't go in the water, period.
Exposed to water in which this bug lives.
UCSF
Live in
infectious
all of the
disease
waters in
expert Dr.
America.
Natasha Spottiswoode says the bacteria is especially concerning for people who are immunocompromised.
You see that, people? There we go again. Immunocompromised. They have to mention it every time. Because I told you, the job of killing your immune system is in full effect. They're working on it. Most people's immune system already take a hit from the pandemic restrictions and everything. From wearing a bag on your face, calling it a mask, because you're not breathing the air like you used to. Your body already used to breathing it. Do you get it now that you cut it off for a while and then trying to go back? That's when you're going to be sick. Your immune system take a hit. So pay attention, people. The bacteria going to get the people with the low or supposed to be immune system. You have to understand that's the reason why they juice you up. They kill the damn immune system, and it's also harboring these bacterias and viruses that in it.
CDC says about 150 to 200 cases of infections are reported each year, and about 1 in 5 people with the infection die, sometimes within 1 to 2 days of becoming ill.
So you
People
see,
should
people,
take-
it kill you that fast between 1 or 2 days when you get ill. And like I say, don't be worrying about no open sore and them things before you go in there. Just don't go in there, period. Yes, that's for the smart people here. If you're smart, you understand. You shouldn't go nowhere near that poison water. All of the American beaches is poison. All of it got bacteria. Yes, they're too deep in the damn circle. You have to understand that. We're going to move on to something else because like I say, all of this shit right here, destruction lurks in and the masses. Let's get to this one right here. Make that run.
Parents of a 14-year-old Sumner County boy had to make a difficult decision that ended up saving their son's life.
So they knew something wasn't right when normal flu-like symptoms turned almost deadly, so they rushed him to the hospital.
So listen, people, this is normal flu-like symptoms. Let them have to rush this little dude to the hospital. Normal flu-like symptoms. Listen.
Marissa Zulik spoke with his parents today about how he has been their light through all of this.
Lose hands and feet and everything.
Let's go, Mattia, let's go!
Matias Uribe should be using his feet to run. His hand.
And there you go. They have to show them with a mask on and look at the mask that they have on, people. This is a wicked world. I don't care how you see it. Please look at it from my angle here, people. That mask right there is an industrial mask, people. So you go to a place where people spraying cars and these things and spraying these chemicals, they got one of this on. You never seen it in a medical industry. You never see it around the medical industry, period. Why would you follow these people and put it on your nose and wear it in your house? Riding in your car with it on? Why would you do that? And you tell me it's not going to damage you? It's going to damage your blood level, your blood pressure level. It's going to damage your immune system because you're breathing this fucking dumb shit out of your nose, people. How can you breathe in these shit particles and everything? The chemical that they use to make the mask and everything. Why would you have it on all day? Those people that use it to block out chemical, they basically take it off. They don't keep it on. They do a little work in it and then they take it off, take a break. You never seen somebody just sitting there with that shit on their face. That's why I tell you this a trick. All these things that they give you to follow in the pandemic gonna destroy you 100%.
Should be playing endless melodies on the piano.
Mm-hmm.
That's the potentialist parents Edgar and Catalina Uribe still see in their son.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, for me,
Look
it's
at
really
this
hard
guy
to
here.
watch all the videos.
Of course, he got the
But
cross on with
At
the
the same
Jesus on
time,
it.
when I feel
Dead.
like that, I looking at him and I say, he's here.
The last 2 months, Matias has been here at the Monroe Carroll Jr. Children's Hospital at Vanderbilt. He came here
And it's at Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt is 33 coding right there on the money. And I always tell you, these names that they name these hospitals, if you only have sense, you realize it's the devil work they do there. That's why they give them those names.
after he was diagnosed with pneumonia, streptococcal toxic shock syndrome, and went into cardiac arrest. He was put on an ECMO machine, which pumps blood throughout the body for almost 2 weeks, saving his life.
Yeah, that people, listen, they're telling you all of these things right here. What would be the cause of the cardiac arrest? We already know it's cardiac arrest season around here. We already know, people. And why? Because the people already juiced up. Nobody can tell me nothing. I already know that. Because the people juiced up, cardiac arrest is on the table big time. You have to understand that. So yes, cardiac arrest tied to this shit. Is they gonna tell you that he get the juice? Huh. Okay, you worry about a pneumonia. I already told you what he got. He got the juice. Move.
But not his limbs.
That flow wasn't getting to all his extremities, and they had to amputate all of his four extremities.
I say to the doctors, please don't use the word amputation.
Go back.
I say to the doctors, please don't use the word.
Look at them. Look at the hand sign, people. That's a 666. But please don't use the word amputation. Why you can't use the word if they're gonna dice him up? They're gonna cut off his parts. That's what it's called. What other word you're gonna call it? Listen.
Amputation. Let's use remove.
I don't think there's anything they
Don't use amputation, use remove. So they remove his limbs, they're not amputating it. What a dumb shit for the masses. Listen.
could have done sooner. I think he got really sick really fast.
Get real sick
Dr.
really
Katie
fast.
Boyle is the head of Matias's care team, who was trying to save every.
Glad shirt on, Freemasonry. That's not a coincidence, people. Even the walls is orange. But pay attention, people. What happened to him? What the hell happened? Let's see if we're gonna find out what causes this sickness right here. The supposed pneumonia. Listen.
Every inch of his limbs. What Matias is dealing with is something she hardly ever sees.
It's extremely rare.
Listen, you see that? Stay down on your script. That's what the script tell you. It's extremely rare. Like I say, people, it's bullshit. These are what gonna start happening to the people. No doubt about it. They just pump faking you right here just to let you know about it. They have to tell you about it. They have to just give it another name. Give it another origin. Listen.
So sometimes when you get the flu, it does set you up for a bacterial infection.
Oh, there you go, people. Look at the script again. Look at him. Good thing you're on the mag with the truth. There's no way you can read a script and I didn't see you. You just stare at the script the whole time. But people, listen to this right here. Is this real? This is unbelievable shit right here. Go back again. Listen. Look at the face. You can tell it's a damn deceiver. But pay attention here.
Extremely rare.
It's rare.
So
Listen.
sometimes when you get the flu, it does set you up for a bacterial infection.
Bacterial
but
infection like a what? Like a long COVID type of shit? Okay, we got you.
And then most kids don't get nearly as sick as Matias did.
After almost a dozen surgeries, his parents say Matias has only 2 more. When he leaves the hospital, he will jump right back to what he was doing before.
See, he go jump right back into what he was doing before, which is running and jumping, but he got no limbs. But pay attention here. Let's listen.
Even if it's with prosthetics.
Oh, okay. Even if it's prosthetics, he gonna be jumping around. But pay attention, like I say, this is what the human being gonna be. Cyborg kind. Like I mentioned, even the prosthetic they put on you. That's part of the new world. the prosthetic is. I don't care, man. It is what it is. It is what it is, people, at the end of the day. And I mentioned about these organ transplant and all of them things. It's the devil working hurt, people. I already told you, your kidney would never damage, your liver wouldn't damage, your heart wouldn't get damaged if it wasn't for the rules and the regulation and shit that they set up around the masses for their destruction. You have to understand that the food and everything that they set up for you to eat, and you're taking a whole lot of it, fast food and all, and then it destroy your body. They're gonna come to save you later on. No, the destruction is what they want. You have to understand that. We go get deeper in it and show you some things. Like I say, these are the new world. Right here I'm showing you things that gonna happen these times. You understand that? Let's get into this one right here and see what they're talking about. Make that run.
We did anticipate that there will be neurological complications right from the very beginning. I've been studying viruses since the 80s when the AIDS pandemic started. And it was the same story there too. A lot of people
look at what they used to show you about the AIDS. Show you some dark, fuzzy looking photo or film with people laying in the hospital. But listen, same trick they play today to convince you of this big deadly virus. You have to understand, the whole wide world is a stage. They're running an operation on the
story
masses.
there too. A lot of people have long-term cognitive problems, even if their virus is well under control.
So take a look, people. The damage that's gonna happen to your brain supposedly after COVID. But take a look. They say it happened even in HIV time. You understand that? So let's listen. Cause I already know what it is. Nobody fooling Mag be the truth right here. We already stay on top of it the whole time. So yes, if your brain get damaged, you're on the juice or what? Tell the truth, man. The people who got a damaged brain and they feel like, oh, they're going psycho and all of this shit they're pushing on you, mental health style. Yes, did you take the juice? Because yes, it's gonna go to your brain. It's gonna turn it into soup. 100% in.
What affects the brain can be extremely devastating because it can affect your personality, your ability to think and concentrate, your mood, and those things that make us a person as a whole.
When SARS-CoV-2 emerged, many were initially focused on its impact to the lungs.
Listen, people, the supposedly SARS-CoV-2 impact on the lungs. Now I already told you, people, you have to listen to me. Your lungs was working pretty fine, right? All of a sudden, they tell you about a virus that you can't see no sign of it. And then you start wearing these masks. You stay away from people for the most part. You might not supposedly stay away from people like they say, but when you go to the stores, they got these laws, these things that they have in place. They even put a tape on the ground for you to stand up, how far you need to stand up from the next person. All of that shit gonna play a role in killing your immune system. Now, I wouldn't worry about breathing if you wear a fucking N95 mask on your face the whole time. You shouldn't worry about breathing. You give that up. So yes, after you take it off, you've had some lungs problem. You find out that it's harder for you to breathe. You didn't want to breathe. That's why you put it on your nose. So why would you cry now about something happened to you after the damn COVID? You wear the mask. That's the reason why your lungs fuck up. You can't breathe properly anymore. You didn't breathe properly in the mask. So you have to understand your lungs get damaged because you follow these procedures. It got nothing to do with no virus.
It soon became apparent that COVID takes a toll on the entire body, from the gastrointestinal tract.
Go back again. They just put up the blood clots right there. And I'm done with this shit. You understand what's going on here or what? For all the people who used to be here with the mag, I see a lot of people. See a whole lot of them in the chat right now that used to be here from back then, before this COVID, and the mag used to hammer it down. As a matter of fact, I'm the first man to break it down, the COVID. I'm the first truther right here to break down the COVID before they say it's coming to America. Did you know that? I'm the only man who say, look, this is what they bring in here. This is what they bring in worldwide. Before they even mention it, people. They show you in China a couple days after I did that video. And say, look what they're bringing to you. It's coming to the whole wide world. show them in the mask and say, look, you see that mask on the face? Don't let it feel foreign to you. Later on, you're going to have that shit on and it's comfortable. No lie, people. I'm the man who did that. So, of course, I know the whole thing. They can't shake me on this. I stay on it. So, yes, the damn procedures destroy your immune system. And then, now you can't have the cold no more. Now you can't have the flu no more. It's going to be something wickeder. Because your immune system is dead. It's lower. It's at its lowest point than you ever have it. You're growing up in life and you're becoming an adult, or you are an adult. Yes, you have a strong immune system. Now they have to bring something to work on your cells, weakens them, and now you can have all of these things come in. Like I say, they can't blame no side effect on a virus. I put my neck on the block and chop it, people. You can chop my head off with these beliefs that I have. You don't get side effect from a damn sickness. You don't get side effect from a virus. You get side effect from medication. Side effect is actually chemical reaction. The body react to the chemical in the body. That's what it do. So the chemicals should be staying far away from the body, but instead they find a way to put it in you. Those synthetic chemicals that they feed in you, destroying your body. So that's how you get long-term effect from those supposedly medications. So you juice up the people and tell them, yes, you're going to do all of this, that. And now their brain becomes soup. You tell them, oh, yeah, the virus, you might not even know about it. But yes, the virus is lingering and giving you these new symptoms. What a dumb shit for the masses. Why would you have blood clot and the virus don't carry that? The virus don't carry blood clot, people. So what happened? The virus don't carry blood clot. You have it asymptomatic. And you come and have blood clot after and you still tied to that damn virus? What a wicked world you live in. How can they still tie the virus to the blood clot? It don't happen with the virus. The virus is cold and flu. Coronavirus. So what is this blood clot? What else they got on the
From the
table?
gastrointestinal tract to the brain,
Watch it.
autopsies have revealed devastating damage in the brains of those who have died from COVID.
No, people, you have to understand, nobody died from no COVID. Nobody, you want me repeat it? Nobody died from no COVID. You have to understand that. They die in the name of COVID. You got it? People die in the name of COVID. You see, some people, they don't listen. That's why I tell you, most people gonna die from lack of knowledge. Most people that die from lack of knowledge. If you don't have the knowledge, you can die from something close to tied to that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have to know things. That's knowledge. So you don't know certain things, you're gonna die from things. Do you get it? You're not aware of things that doing things to you bad, and you keep going, it gonna kill you. So that's exactly why people gonna die from lack of knowledge. You take the damn juice, you worry about a virus that's invisible and fake. The juice is real. The juice is a real vial of chemical that they're poking you. The virus is fake, you can't see it. It's invisible. So you're fighting against an invisible, supposedly, thing, and then you got this shit they're poking your body. Which one you believe is harming you? Turn your brain into soup. Which one is it? You better wake your ass up. Is the damn juice killing the people?
The blood vessels were damaged. There were inflammatory cells around the brain. We found that there were immune cells in the brain itself. And we found antibodies stuck to the blood vessels. We knew that they were attacking the blood vessels. I had expected that we would...
This right here, people. This person is trying to go back while they're poking that long swab stick down into their nostrils. And look at the sodomite who doing it. He completely masked up in an hazmat suit. The world gone dumb, people. What is this going on? And remember, if this person have the virus, supposedly, it don't matter if this person tie up all the way up to the neck. It don't matter. That's what they tell you. That's why they want everybody to wear the mask. Because yes, if you have it and you don't wear the mask, even if I got it on, I'm going to catch the virus, supposedly. Do you get it? This is how they fool the masses. Watch this.
See a lot of virus in the brain because the virus affects the nose. To our surprise, we didn't find the virus in the brain. There are a few people.
Go back.
I had expected that we would see a lot of virus in the brain because the virus affects the nose. To our surprise, we didn't find the virus in the brain.
You hear that, people? I swear, man, this is a mockery. This is a 100% mockery. So we've been talking about the swab stick that they're pushing on your brain, right? And that's where they're testing. It's funny, man. So they're pushing that shit damn near on your brain. So this one telling you that, hey, we expect the COVID to be in the brain, but we're digging in there and we can't find no track of the virus in the brain. What a dumb shit. But it's your brain they're rubbing the swab stick on to get a positive test. So what is going on here, people? Why did they mention the brain don't have the COVID and that's where they're digging in to get the damn result? Listen.
There are a few people that have reported detection of virus in the brain, but they find very, very small amounts. It doesn't explain the pathology that we see.
So there you go, people. The virus is in your brain. That's why the brain turns soup. You believe that? I already told you what they tell you about a virus before, completely different from what they're telling you now. You have a virus and you're gone, and that's it. They tell you, yeah, you have that virus, and yeah, you know, you get over it and it's done. It's gone. But all of a sudden now you have this virus that lingering symptoms that it didn't even have when the virus was active. These new symptoms, blood clot and all these things coming in now that the virus did never carry. But these people still tied to the virus. Unbelievable.
Most of these autopsies were conducted on individuals who had severe cases of COVID.
Yeah, but what happened to the shot? As you could see him doing the X right there on the chest. I'm asking you a question, man. Why they're not mentioning the juice? They're not gonna mention it, but that's what their problem is. 100%.
It's known about brain damage in those with long COVID, symptoms that persist for weeks after what is often a mild stage of acute infection. Studies estimate that up to 30% of people develop long COVID after an initial SARS-CoV-2 infection, and that women are at greater risk than men.
You listen to this here, people. Woman is at greater risk than man to have the long COVID. Like I said, people, who knows? I think they even shut up more females, no lie. When you go ahead and check the majority of the peoples who juiced up, as far as I know, yes, they get mostly females. They probably, you know, need more man to make the herd immunity supposedly. But yes, they got a lot of females in it. Probably double the times that they have with man. No lie. So yes, now they can tell you that this damage right here, this supposedly long COVID gonna damage mostly females. Listen.
The symptoms can include fast heart rate, shortness of breath, and various neurological issues.
Wow.
We've actually seen over time, now that we've seen hundreds of patients, and lots of people have been reported in literature too, there are these kind of major categories. One of them is this what people call brain fog, where
bam, 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 brain fog. Of course it gotta show up. Okay. So yes, the people who was on the rock, let me put you up on game. That's one of the biggest symptoms come from the juice that we put out there. Do you get it or what? We put it out there a long time ago. So guess what? So I'm what you call me now. Tell me what you call me. Because I've been put this shit out there and tell you that it is the juice. So guess what, people? These symptoms that they say are lingering side effects from the COVID wasn't happening until they bring in the juice in. Do you know that? Yeah, so all of a sudden now, these things that we pointed out long time, people. Show them that, listen, this juice thing right here going to carry a whole lot of destruction in it for the masses. Open doors and everything for new shit to happen to you. And the people never believe it. So now you understand what is it they call long COVID. It's for anybody who got juiced up. I guess that's what they're poking in your damn body. Is the damn COVID. 3 6s in numerology is the COVID-19. So you can, you can take what I say with a grain of salt if you want, but all facts here. So yes, if you put it in the numerology calculator, you're going to find out COVID-19 adds up to 36, 3 6s. So maybe that's what they call it, long COVID in your damn body when they poke you with that needle. Listen.
Really, your brain is just not functioning properly for some sort of cognitive types of tasks, things like concentration, memory. People have skin changes where they basically say, wow, the sensation on the surface of my skin is really abnormal.
Yes, because of that juice, people. That chemical, that deadly chemical is now flowing to your bloodstream. All of these things are tied to the damn bloodstream. You have to know that.
And then another major category that we've seen is headache.
Headache.
There is the sort of psychiatric categories where people have rarely had a much more acute and profound sort of delusion or psychosis syndrome. I think it's been a real challenge for patients that they come into their doctor with symptoms and the tests that are run are negative. And even things like MRI, which is a very sensitive test that can find lots of changes in the brain, for many of these patients is normal.
Okay, what did I tell you from day one when they just bring out the shot? What did I tell you, people? I told you what it is. It's almost like it's alive. It's maybe sound funny, but it's alive, people. And I always tell you before, if you go back to my older podcast, those audio podcasts, I was trying to tell you that it's gonna elude you. It's gonna elude these doctors and everybody. Wow, unbelievable. So I don't know, people. These things that I'm saying is they come to life. So yes, I told you that shit gonna be elusive for anybody who looking for it. Remember with the magnet test and all this, and they pump fake you out, and they have some fakers do some videos about they're searching for magnet, and then boom, they blow that up out the water to make the people look stupid. But you don't understand. That shit actually moving around. So yes, you plan to go check it to see if magnet go stick to it. It move. That's the reason why the doctor, these people right here telling you that it's elusive. They couldn't even find it with an MRI. They couldn't find what's happening in the brain. Like I say, it's because of the juice. It's one of the wickedest technology you ever seen in your life. I call it one of the technology to destroy the masses. And it's a great technology. If you want to be real, it's going to do a lot of damage to the people. That's one of the most advanced technology they come up with, is that juice that they give you for free. They give you for free. And no other technologies give away for free. All technology top price except for that. Technology that they can do wonders with the people that watching and holding you in bondage in this earth. It do wonders for them when they put that things in your body. Yes, it's sending back data to them and everything. They even control the people's thought. So don't worry about your brain melt and become soup in these times. If you mess with that juice, that's exactly what they plan. Don't worry about it. It got nothing to do with no virus.
For a long time, we've been using research tools that can look at more sensitive measures that aren't things that we necessarily use in the clinic, but can tell us things like whether the immune system is functioning completely normally, or whether there might be very subtle injury to the neurons in the brain that you just can't see by looking at an MRI scan.
There are 3 hypotheses that can potentially explain how long COVID can affect the brain. One is a direct infection of the virus of some cells in the nervous system or supportive structures in the brain. Second hypothesis is that there is autoimmune responses that are attacking parts of the brain. That could obviously trigger.
Go back here, people. So take a look at this right here, people. Hold on. So you're telling the masses that the virus gotta directly go to your brain? As you could see, they're showing you the fake sign of a virus right there inside this circle. I guess they're telling you it's the brain, and then your immune system get compromised right there. You understand that? So pay attention to this right here. Immune response.
Hypothesis is that there is autoimmune responses that are attacking parts of the brain. That could obviously trigger lots of different symptoms and long duration of such responses, because once the autoimmune cells are activated, it's very hard to deactivate them. The third possibility is that there is distal inflammation happening, such as in the lung, that could stimulate cells within the brain and trigger long-term changes in those cells.
So what happened to the lungs? What is the problem with the lung, people? What is the problem with the breathing? You don't understand. You don't get it. That was a design plan to infect your lungs. That's why they put people on ventilators. I already told you, the ventilators kill a lot of people. Those old people go on that shit sitting on it for weeks. They already know what's gonna happen. Infection in their lungs, and they're gonna die 100%.
So a combination of these could be happening, or it could be a sequential event of things that happens, and they all contribute to this brain neurologic issues.
Long COVID clinics across the world
There you go, people. Now they have long COVID clinics across the world. Nobody see this coming, but the mag be the truth. I already told you. How did they end up having clinic for long COVID? You see that? Instead of they set up a clinic for the people who was damaged by the juice, they can't do that. Wow, unbelievable. So all these shits that they're talking, yes, they can come up with all these hospitals for long COVID. None for the people who have the reaction from the juice. What a wicked world.
find different rehabilitation approaches to improve these symptoms.
Our nervous system has a whole portion of it that is dedicated toward doing all of the things that your body needs to autonomously control. When that gets knocked out of balance, that's called dysautonomia.
How did it get knocked out of balance? Don't blame it on no virus, people. Those things don't happen. The virus don't go in there and switching up shit and turning off and turning on shit. That's bullcrap. You have to understand the juice can do all of that. Yes, they activate, disconnect all kind of shit in your body because they live in bots. You hear me? Living liquid bots. They are around in your body, running around if you're on the juice. That's why they determine, like I said, decide if you live or you die or sick. They're the one who decide that now that they plug you up.
Dysautonomia has also been reported in other cases of post-viral illness. Autonomic rehabilitation is a very personalized and a very delicate approach to rehabilitating the autonomic nervous system. For most people that we see with long COVID, it typically begins with very, very gentle movements paired with breath work with a patient.
Look at this shit right here, people. Your nose still tie up. Laying down, nose tie up. Like I say, don't wonder why you're sick. Don't wonder why the regular cold and flu feel like something else. Don't worry why it harder to shake. Your immune system take a hit. It starts from your cells. Your cells getting weakening by whatever they put in your body. Remember, the cells is the key to hold your body up, people. The cells in your brain, in your whole body. That's what keeps you up. Your immune system is alive and kicking. If your cells is good and effective and basically tamper with, yes, you have a strong immune system that can fight off these little bugs. It won't turn into something bigger. But if you wear that bag on your nose, immune system dead. That was the plan. That's why they give you the supposed caution that you have to take to stay away from the COVID, knowing that your immune system gonna be dead. And yes, the supposed cold and flu season gonna convince you of a virus running around. That's how they do it. Yes, always. The scare tactics and everything to push the masses in the direction that they want them. See what it is right here. Well, we go talk about this right here real quick, because I realize one thing. When they tell you about AI, basically AI gonna take over the human beings and all of this, you have to understand why did they do that. Now take a look at a Google map. As you can see, they say some kind of lawsuit gonna happen about a deadly crash. They're gonna sue Google. Just like you see Google have a lawsuit right now. They have a lawsuit on Google out already. I did a clip on it where they claim that Google is, blocking all this, that, and they promoting this and they promoting that. They block the search and only what they want you to see, which we already know is the government control that shit. We don't think Google owned by a regular person. Anybody think that is stupid in these times? Same world government that feeding you information. This is what they want you to know. Yes, so they put Google there for your main source of information. Don't worry about it. It's all a design plan. But take a look at this right here, people, with the map. So yes, you turn on the Google map. This is how dumb the world gets. You turn on the Google Maps and it's sending you somewhere. And guess what? You so trust in that AI system, that bot they call Google Map, that you don't even want to look. You just drive. Hey, Google said the road is there, so just drive. You could drive off a damn cliff, people. Listen here, pay attention.
Contributor Brian Buckmeyer is now here with more on the legal side of things. Brian, how strong is this family's case?
There's a number of aspects that does make it a strong case, and I think maybe even a winnable case. The fact that Google was on notice. This is not a bridge that went out 2 weeks, 2 days ago. This is 9 years. And the email...
So listen, 9 years ago, a bridge was basically taken away from that spot. And Google Maps send the person straight to that bridge that's not there. So these people saying that 9 years ago the bridge gone, Google never update that. So they basically send a man down there, run off the road to his death. Listen.
They put in the complaint really help out. And the concept of negligence. It's when the person who takes what a reasonable person would understand to be, and they don't follow that level of care. So it does make sense that they could have a strong case here.
If you're Google, how do you defend against these accusations?
It's a very legal and technical argument, but one thing they could say is, one, we don't have a duty to you, the driver, to tell you that a bridge is out. Go.
You see that? They don't have a duty to tell the customer that the bridge is out. Just drive. Now, you have to understand this, people. You put your life in these things, in these tools, in these devices, in these apps. That's what the downfall of the people gonna happen. That's what it is. That's why they tell you about AI, not because it's smarter than you, it's because you give it the leadway. I mentioned it so many times. So you give the Google Map the leadway. Not saying that you can't use it, but you have to also use your brain, people. You have to still use your senses. Don't let it take over for you. Don't let it take over for your brain. That makes no sense. So because the Google said take a left, even if no road that not there, you're gonna still take a left. I have an experience with the Google Map where I was driving out of town, right? And I don't know, it's because of the settings I got in there where I kind of like wanted to cut out. It wasn't really me that do it. It's my sister that I was riding with, talking about cutting out toll roads and all of these things. And I'm like, that's extra trouble you're giving yourself trying to, go in these little areas and settings changing. So guess what? We're driving in the middle of the night and we come up to a part where it actually said no trespassing. It's like a little dirt kind of road, and the Google Map keeps saying, go in there. So I gotta stand up on my feet and be like, no, we might need to turn that shit off because I ain't going down there. You don't look like you can get back out. But the map continued to tell you that's where you need to go. So I decided, hey, I ain't following that map. I just drove the next way. Until all of a sudden now the map start telling you where to go now. With that place X'd out of there, because that's the place it wanted to send me from day one, which is a damn ditch. So you still have to have your brain on. So it tell you that road is there, you still have to look. You got what I'm saying, people? That's how you die from lack of knowledge. You put your knowledge and your whole brain and everything in a damn phone app. So that's why that person dead. The bridge is not there. Google say yes, it's there. The AI say yes, the bridge there. What kind of shit is that? First of all, the big deception of Google Map. You should never trust them. They have a satellite supposed to be seen on there. Satellite version, And people argue with me all the time about satellite being real, and that's where they go. They say the Google map have it. Didn't know that people that dumb, but hey, the Google map have a satellite, a view part where you can see from the satellite. Like, okay, all right then. So the satellite connect to your phone, you're using it, and you're taking the video from over there and send it to you right now, live. Yeah, that's all people believe. They believe that these things is accurate because the government put it on the table. Everybody think that these things is accurate. They're smarter than human being. You rather take it from the damn AI than taking it from me. So yeah, that's why the people's gonna die in destruction, because they believe in these things that the government put on the table for actually destroy them. That's why they put it there. Let's finish watch this right here.
Do, as these people have done, the private owners of this bridge, because this bridge is not maintained by the city or the state, which is mind-boggling, but by private entities that were disbanded, and now so they're going after them. The other aspect is the type of negligence claim in the state of North Carolina. Most states have what's called a comparative negligence claim, where if you did 60% and I did 40% of the fault, I can sue you for that 60%. But in North Carolina, it's called a pure contributory negligence, meaning if I can prove that the driver was distracted, looking at a phone, maybe coming from a party of a 9-year-old a little intoxicated, and he's even 1% negligent in what he did in driving, they might be able to avoid liability altogether.
At the end of the day, you can't sue Google Map. You can't. They only can show you these things on TV. When it comes down to the public, really? Can't sue none of these big companies. You better understand that. Just like they tell you about the Monsanto lawsuit, it's all bullshit. Only the government gonna bring up some lawsuit against them, supposedly pump faking the masses. Not real. But they're gonna tell you about it to make you feel like, hey, we're not the one who own them, they're on their own. Now we're gonna sue them for billions of dollars because they do this injustice to the people. People never get a dollar out of it. What do you think? So it's them playing games with themselves, or playing games with you, talking about they're taking action against themselves. It's stupid. Yeah, the people need to wake up. Stop believing that they're actually taking actions against these devil companies. The same people. They're not going to sue them people. You can't sue Google. Tell you that right now. If you want to run off the road following them, or run into incoming traffic because they say it's free and clear road out there, you run right in because you don't look. You don't use your eyes anymore. The map looking for you. It's bullshit. So yeah, you can't blame nobody if you run off a damn place, a cliff, no bridge not there. You expect a bridge to there. Google said the bridge is there, so you can sue Google. It's bullshit. All bullshit for the masses. And don't try or even tell the masses that you can sue those places. You can't. You can't sue government companies. They're all a part of the devil system. They want to do exactly what they did to you. That's exactly what they wanted to do. Huh. Let's see what they're talking about right here. Let's get into this.
The FDA just approved a new set of COVID-19 vaccine boosters. Here to talk more about those, our emergency medicine and disaster specialist Dr. Kelly Victory.
Emergency specialist? Huh. Why is you laughing? In a plaid shirt, why you give me that big grin like they just lie? They lie about the ranking they put on you, all sixes swirl. Like I say, when you see them grinning when they introduce them, it tell you one thing. They are fakers with fake ranks.
Dr. Victory, long time no chat. How are you, my
Dr. Victory? Wow. Victory. Okay, all right then. Not a coincidence. Is that playing names? Okay, all right.
I am well. Thanks for having me, Paul.
All right, so new boosters for young and old.
This is unbelievable. What is that? Is that a zebra with a one eye? Unbelievable shit here. Okay.
Your thoughts, please.
Well, I am really flabbergasted, Paul, that the FDA has approved these brand new boosters. For one thing, to be clear, these boosters were tested on a total of 10 mice.
And this is a mockery, people. I hate this, man. I hate it. Why would you keep telling the masses about you testing something you're going to put in the masses' body and a mice? Why? Why you keep doing that? Are you trying to tell the masses under the cool that they're rats? I don't get it, man. What a rat got that connected to human being? What, when since a rat inside build up like a human being is bullshit, man. What is that? Why did you use a rat? Why did you use a rat? Can a rat talk? How big is a rat brain, man? This is a dumb shit for the masses. Why would you do that? Unbelievable. So the rat is on 4 foot, right? Huh. The human being have 2 legs. That's it. 2 hands, 2 legs. How did they come in matching up human beings with rats? Wow.
Not a single human. 10 mice were given this new vaccine, and they were compared to.
Why would you give the mice the vaccine? It's not made for mice. Wow, I'm done, man. So you can make some poison for the rat, and you want me to put it in my damn kitchen. Okay, so you make a rat poison, you want me to put it in my kitchen and all this shit. Yes, so the rat gonna die, but it won't kill me. You want me to angle the poison and everything and tell me that the rat is completely different. The rat can eat the damn poison and dead, but you not gonna die if you touch it and do all of this shit with it. But still we and the rat got the same built up inside. Does that make sense, people? You can't use no damn medication, test a medication on a rat to know the result if you put it in a human being. How would they get away with this shit? Like I said, they're not testing nothing. You are the damn guinea pig.
10 mice that got the previous booster. This new one is a monovalent one. It is
rat people. This is stupid shit. They boots in the rat. Wow, unbelievable shit, man. So you boots a rat, you put 4 or 5 vaccine in a rat, and then you watch him for 10 days. Listen.
based solely on the XBB variant of Omicron, but it was not tested on a single human being, and the mice were only tested for a very short period.
That to tell you they're not testing no damn mice. They're not testing no rats. You're dumb. They're not putting on boots and no rat. You're stupid. You're stupid for wanting to tell the masses that and expect us to believe that they're actually injecting the mice because they want to inject you. It's stupid shit. 100% dumb. Like I say, the rat don't have no built up like a human being. Once they tell you that, you should understand that they lie. You are the guinea pig. They have an idea what they're going to do, but they actually have to test it on you. They have to give it to you and watch the reaction. Remember, this is for the end times. They know already what it's going to do to you. 100% in. They know the reaction it's going to bring. They know the destruction. 100% in.
So I have grave concerns about the safety and certainly the efficacy of these new shots. Furthermore, to be clear, this is not FDA approved. It is being made available only under the emergency use authorization.
Bam. Remember, they take that off the table already. You see that, people? Nobody paying attention. Remember, they take that emergency shit off the table. The one that they tell you that the vaccine is not approved, basically. But we can serve it up under some emergency, and the masses have to take it. You can make it mandatory, but it's not passed. It's just for emergency use. That means if you take it and you're dead, it don't matter. It's just for emergency use. We're trying to stop the invisible virus. The world is dumb, people. 100% dumb. So you see what they're doing here, people? Unbelievable shit they're doing to the masses. But it's a destruction time. There's no way people should have go by and not seeing this shit happening. Listen.
It is being made available only under the emergency use authorization.
So it's cool to poison the people. Once you put emergency there, it's cool to poison everybody. They should accept the poison because it's an emergency. The world is
You have to ask yourself what emergency we are still in since the pandemic, even according to President Biden, ended now coming up on 2 years ago. The bigger issue, I think, truly, though, is that my goal is not to convince an individual not to get one of these vaccines.
We know, because once you're on TV, you can't do that. So we already know. You think I don't know? I'm just sitting here with the bat ready to bash your ass, coming out with this bullshit on the masses. We already know you can't tell them not to take it. You can't, because you are a part of the damn fuckery to brainwash the masses into this mass bullshit. Everybody gonna get it in their body. They want that to happen. Even if they're coming out against it, they're still not telling you not to take it. Listen.
But more to educate people about how they ought to analyze and decision make about any particular.
No. You claim that you know something and you're a doctor. That's the reason why you're on screen. What's your analyzation to the thing? What you analyze? What did you get out of it about these shots? Why wouldn't you tell people not to take it if you know something? So you don't know nothing. You can't give no advice if you know nothing. Listen.
Or therapeutic. So I look at vaccines the same way I look at any medical intervention, whether it's an antibiotic or a surgical intervention.
That's bullshit. All of them is doctor fakery for the masses. Don't buy into none of them. They're not gonna save you. They can cover up some problem and make it fester and get worse later, but they're not solving no problem.
Or a vaccine. And I look at it as a three-legged stool, where the legs of that stool are safety, efficacy, and necessity. So we take that first leg, safety. As I said, these vaccines have been woefully under tested. We have nowhere near the kind of time that we need to know about the safety profile. They weren't tested on human beings. And as you know, we have it.
Otherwise, yes, it was tested on human being. Yes, so you lie. Yes, they test that shit on human being, not on rats. So you come here telling us that they didn't test it on human being, they tested on rat. That's a bullshit. Opposite. Yes, they tested on us, not rats. You understand? They know the result from the rat ain't gonna be the result from what you gonna get from it. You understand that? So don't be fooled here. Let's get in the chat a little bit. Yeah, appreciate everybody for being here, man. You already know, man. Yeah, didn't even get a chance to get in the chat in here at all. But yeah, Mary Charles, I see you in the building as always. What's good, my friend? Arthur in the building. What's happening? Yes, Jillops. Yeah, ghost virus. That's what it is. Invisible virus. And now you're going to take a wicked, dose of chemical. You know what I mean? That's just unbelievable. Yes, truth. I see you. What's good? Randy in the building. What they do? Yeah, we on. Yeah. What they do, guy? Back on. Yes, much respect to all the people, man. You already know these are all members in the building. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, appreciate all of y'all for taking in this live, man. Yeah, Echoes in the building. Thank you for that, man. Much respect. Appreciate that. You already know. Yeah. Let me see who else in the building. Hold on, yeah. Yeah, thank you, Mary Charles. I just see that pop up. Appreciate you, man. Much respect. You already know, man. Yeah. Hey, Christina Jones. What's good? Hey. I already know you in the building. Yeah. Let me see. See where it's in here. Yeah, I'm kind of way back. Tari, what's good, man? I see you. What's good? In the building. That's what's up. Yeah, I'm going way back. I'm going to go way back in the chat, trying to see who was in here from day one. See what's good. Yeah, what's happening, LA? What's good? Appreciate that every time. Thank you, man. You already know? Yeah. G. Boratama. What's that name, man? Damn. Yeah, what they do, man? I say, man, y'all need to have some names for real. Yeah, what's good, man? I see you. Yeah. Key, what's good, Key? Yeah, K, I see you. What's good? TK. Yeah, much respect every time. Yeah, Take, we in the building. Yeah, much respect. Yeah, Carl, what's happening? Yeah, Morrison, I see you. What's happening? Much respect every time. Yeah. Yeah, you know how it goes already, man. It's a regular day live. Yeah, for sure. Hmm. Boy, timer, man. What's good? I see you in the building. Much respect. Appreciate that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's all love, man. You know that go. All respect for sure. Hmm. Yeah, let me see what else in here. Yeah, I'm gonna try to, you know, catch up with the people who came, and some people probably came and left after that still, you know that? Yeah. Yeah, Doogie in the building. What's happening, my friend? What they do? What they do? Yeah, yeah, much respect. For sure. Yeah, let me go back down. Yeah, Mary. I see you. I see you, Christina Jones. Thank you for that. Much respect. Yeah. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes we have more than that, Jillup, but yeah, the people's, you know, when I do the mobile, when you go live on mobile, it's, you know, it's hard to get a lot of people. Yeah, but I do get, you know, over 1,000 people in the live when I'm using the mobile still, but you know, it all depends, man. You know, it's all depends on the time as well. At the time that you get on, yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but it's sort of like they will, you know, they will show more people if you get on at the right time. You know, time slot is good. It's difficult to understand with them. You know what I mean? Yeah, sometimes it feel like it's even better if you go later at night, in the evening hours. Yeah, they don't really, you know, send out notification when you do live in these times, like my time slot. Yeah, yeah. I see a K. What's good? Yeah, we in here. Yeah, Buck in the building. What's happening? Yeah, I'm glad you make it, man. Yes. What they do, Sky? Yeah, Sky Dome. You already know, man. Raw under the dome. Much respect. Appreciate that every time. Yeah, like I say, that name, man, that's good. Yeah, it just describe a lot of shit right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. A lot of people don't believe in the dome, so you know that's good to have that name right there. Kind of tell them something right there with just the name. You know what I mean? Alaskan, what's good? Yeah, I see you, man. What's happening? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, much respect every time. Yeah, Jerry in the building. What's good? What's good? Hey, we in here, man. Yeah, it's family time. You know that go. Yeah, Tom Cat. Yes, yeah, I see you. What's happening? Hey, Mary Charles, you already know, man. Right back at you on the whole crowd. They know already. This all due to love here. You understand that? For sure. So I already know, man. Yeah, I love the people just like they love me right here. No doubt. Yeah, I do this out of love for sure. Yeah, yeah. So it's real. Yeah, Christina Jones. Um, Let me see. Hold on. Hey, you already know, man. I cover all of that. I will. Yeah. Um. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Already. If you get a chance and you can send me a link, if you can send me a link, you can maybe find a video on YouTube that they're talking about it, something, and then I will take it from there. I will, you know, at least I will know what I'm looking for as far as, you know, the content. Yeah. So if you can do that, Christina, you know, if wherever you see it, if you can send me a link from it or something, yeah, that would help. Yeah, but you already know I will get in it. Just run it on me and we take it from there. Hey, Ferguson in the building, I see you. Hey, we never miss for sure. Yeah, yeah, I see you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Let me see what else in here. Yeah, already, man. UK, shit. I love the people from UK, man, because, you know, they're down with this truth for sure. No doubt about it. So you already know, my friend. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, so, you know, watch out for the next live. We're coming on Friday. No, Wednesday. Next live is Wednesday. Today, Friday. I'm slipping up. Yeah, Wednesday is next live. And, you know, we got live videos coming up as well with live chats. Yeah, we can always do that and, you know, get the people more involved. You know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Hmm. Yeah, silent, right? All right, I see that. Yeah, that's what it is. Hmm. Yeah, Buck, already, for sure. Yeah, so you know, the supposedly you know, new shot that they're talking about right there, and you know, for the most part, you know, the people who are already on it gonna jump on it. You know, these are things that I believe to my heart and soul, man. That, you know, once you get the people on these things, it's hard for them to get off, if you understand what I mean. Yeah, it's like a routine for them now. And that's the reason why you hear them mention about the yearly. You feel me? The yearly dose of that same poison, they're gonna hit you up. So yes, they know already that you're buying already. So hey, once you buy in, it's done. They got you already in their back pocket. They guarantee you're gonna go get the next one. That's how they do it. I'm not saying they're gonna charge you later on for it now that they make it into, you know, a yearly thing, which they could, but I don't believe nothing that attached to it they're gonna charge you for. You know what I mean? That's the beast system that have to go on. You feel me? So anything that can hinder somebody from not taking it, you know, they're not gonna put that out there. They're not gonna participate in that. So the pricing will stop people from getting it. But they will tell you that it value $100 because they don't want to seem like it worthless. They don't want it to be like it worthless because people think like that. Oh, it values zero? Oh, we don't think that it values shit then. It can't do nothing to me. Good. So yes, people will believe that it worth something or it can do something good to them if it worth $100, but they still won't let you pay for it. They say, yeah, this work out, and you know the government still got you. Unbelievable, people, that you can't see it, that this is a wicked operation, the one that gonna destroy mankind right here in a nutshell. And I'm just here to see it. I'm here looking at it, and from my angle where I can see it, I would have think that people can also see it, but I guess not. You know, a lot of people won't see it. And for the people right here on this channel right here, even the members, we know the members. I'm not even gonna ask. I already know all the members. If for once you a member of this Bit of Truth, I already know 100%. You're not on the juice. You know what I'm saying? Of course you're not on the juice. Like I say, that tune that I play at first, if I played around anybody who on the juice, it's over. It's like a torment. That's why I mentioned that I didn't really come to torment anybody with it, but you know, I just feel like playing and it's fitting for this what we go talk about. But when you look at it, people, it's like torment. To understand that you already gone down that dangerous road, you never listen, because I'm sure, because this is how the Creator bless us still in this satanic earth. The Creator bless us with knowledge. They bless us because in some way or somehow, that truth gonna pass by you. It gonna come your way. It all depends on how you're gonna accept it. If you're gonna deny it, you're gonna turn it down, you're gonna walk past it like you didn't see it, then the destruction is open for you. Yeah, what's up, Jerry S? Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, 100% respect. Thank you, man. Yeah, so with all of this supposed to be mass vaccination and the people still asleep, Like I say, from my angle that I look from, I feel like everybody else could look and see it from that angle. You know, just see it for what it is. Just see it for what it is. First of all, you already know that it didn't work. As far as what they say it supposedly work for, we don't know if they're saying that, hey, at least it worked for what we really want it for, not what we tell them. Do you get what I'm saying? So yes, it worked for what they want it to work for, not what they tell us. So since it don't work like you tell us it work, then we have the right to reject it. That alone. We have the right to reject it off that, knowing that alone. Saying, okay, well, it don't work shit. The people who take it still have the damn virus, so guess what? I don't need to take it. I don't see that too much happening. I don't see where people can look at it and be like, all right, man, we see that these people running down the shot still. These people still have the virus. Why should we take the shot? Oh, it's a new improved shot. We have a new improved one. So just in case you worry about the people who still getting the virus and they're juiced up, we have a new one for you. New and improved. Wow. Unbelievable. Like I said, the angle that I see it from, you should be able to see it all the way through from that angle. Because it's not hiding. It's there in plain sight for everybody to see. It's too much game playing with this damn virus and the injection. You have to understand that. So therefore, don't accept nothing that come with it. I already told you, no supposed to be restriction, nothing. Don't follow it. They have to kill me. I'm not following it. You have to understand that. I'm not following nothing connected to that virus. You have to kill me. Huh. You have to be able to stand up on all 10 toes, people. It is what it is. And if you stand up for nothing, you will fall for anything. It's just that simple. Yeah, you stand up on your toes and you tell them, listen, this is what I believe in. This is what I must stand up for. Now, you can stand up for whatever you want to stand up for. We're not stopping you. But allow us to stand up for what we believe in. That's all we ask. We shouldn't be beat down and ridiculed for that. Oh, these people don't want this, they don't want... Yeah, leave us alone. I don't think it should be hard for them to leave people alone, but yes, they can't because you have something that they need. It's not riches. It's not money. It's not value. It's your damn soul. That's what they're harvesting here. You have to understand that, people. And, you know, a lot of people said they want me to go deeper into those things, but don't worry about it. You know, as time goes and we do videos, all you have to do is pay attention. I break down the whole thing already. You know, I breaks it down in videos and in these contents where it's necessary. You just have to pay attention and you're going to listen and you're going to hear it. I tell you all of these things already. I know sometimes, you know, people get caught up in certain things and you might didn't catch that or you might miss certain things. So sometimes I said it again. So yeah, just stick to the bit of truth and you'll find out what's going on. I ain't holding nothing back. It is what it is. I'm going to call it like I see it. That's just how I was built. Yeah, appreciate everybody, man. Like I say, I'm going to get up out of here in a little bit. Yeah, but much respect to all the people, man. Everybody who donate, you know, everybody who participate, much respect. You already know, man. And all the members, you already know. It's hard to keep up with y'all, but yeah. Yeah, once I see that logo, I already know y'all on, man. So yes, appreciate everybody for being a member and everybody who in here on the live today, man. Appreciate you. Always much respect. And yes, we could come on later on. Just look out. We do something random later on. You know, some live chat and all of that. So we can chop it up still, man. You know, one love to all the families in here. You understand? The BAM family. We never gone, man. We just off for a minute, but we on. You know what I mean? Yes, somebody mentioned something about the 24-hour mag network. And yeah, we can get close to that. You know what I mean? With put in some work and all that. Yeah, we can get to that where people can tune in every time and get some interaction and all of that, and we still here. You know what I mean? That's just how it is. Yeah, we can do that and you know, make something out of that because, you know, it's not hard to do that. You know, it takes a lot of work, but, you know, it's something that we can do, you know. Just keep putting out contents and let people, you know, some people gonna be coming in for the first time and they see certain content and You know, that's gonna snap them out of their dream or their sleep. That's good for me. You know what I mean? Yeah, much respect to all the people, man. I see all of y'all. And if I miss anybody, you already know it's not on purpose. You know what I'm saying? So much respect to everybody that that I didn't see and call out. Yeah, I see Creed. What's good, man? What's happening? Yeah, I see. Yeah, Raj, I see you, man. What's good? Yeah. Yeah, and always respect, man, Ferguson. You already know. Mary Charles and Christina. Yes, always much respect. Yes, Jerry S. Already, you know. For sure. Yeah, Buck. All my peoples, man. You already know. Guy, yes, what's good? Hey. Yeah, Arthur. Yeah, I see you in the building holding down the whole time. Yes. Already. Yeah. Let me see who else in here before I go. Boy Timer. Yeah, I see you. G Boy. Yeah, I see you, man. What's happening? Yes, much respect, man. Catch me on the next live. You already know. Yeah, glad to see you, man. You know it goes. All my original peoples and the new ones, everybody. Tomcat, yes. Much respect. Yeah, until I come on later. You already know. We'll be back on later, definitely. Yeah. Yeah, already, Creed. Enough respect. Yeah. Appreciate that every time. Yeah, so y'all, I want to see everybody that's right now here, catch it later on. You know what I mean? Yeah. I see ya. Yeah, I see you. What's good? Hey, you're always welcome, my friend, every single time. You already know. Yeah, and K, yeah, I see you. One love, you already know. Yes. Who else? Oh yeah. Yes, make sure everybody good, man. Yeah, LA. Yeah. We'll be back on later on. Just stay tuned. Yes, Truth Server. Already. Hey, welcome. You can come back later. That's what it is. Yeah, much respect to all the people, man. Like I said, just come in later and check out. We're going to have another live chat show. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody today, man. Much respect. I'm on.